Alright, welcome back to the Natural High Progress to 100. So, as we see, this is part two here. We just finished acquiring our third car, so now we're heading back towards Lorca. Don't worry about the roulette tickets. Just make sure you cash them all in before the availability. So basically, I have till June 22nd to pretty much cash all these in. Save those till then, because you will need the money later on. All right. Show your custom wing. Okay. So we can go to GT Auto. Okay. Whatever. See, he making me spend money when I don't have to. You want me to show a custom wing? I'll show you a custom wing, alright. Let me go let me go get one of my cars that I fixed up. Change cars, which I did this one. It is a custom wing on it. The only thing I did was the paint job. I will be doing paint jobs as I go throughout the game because it's just a little theme. See? Boom. So I didn't have to do it because I kind of like, and I'll show you what I've done in this is. So we got that championship, don't worry. So I'm gonna start that. We're gonna let this cutscene go through. Then I will show you how I did the custom wing job. Sucks that I gotta go through this cutscene. So I mostly like paint. I do love paint jobs on my cars. So when I first started Gran Turismo on my main account, I basically was pushing for the max money, which I did receive, but I have every car in the game. And once I got every car, like my first task was get all my license. That was the first one. Then was to get to level 50 at the time, but now it's level 70. And then I pushed to reach 100 million, which that's the maximum you get. Then I said, we get all the cars. So since I got all the cars, I decided to do paint job. So I'm gonna show you how I got that task done already. So what you do is, so the car that I had was this one. I had to do a wide body for the paint job that I wanted. So it was money I didn't want to spend, but I had to do a wide body just for the paint job that I wanted. So you come into the car customization. So he told you to put a custom wing on. I didn't do that. So I came over here and load. And I did a contest. So, but since I wanted, I decided to do something with, I did Avengers because I was trying to find Iron Man. Trying to do the Marvel. So when I did that, the car showed up and it was free. I mean, it was a free paint job. So it came with a win, everything souped up with it. So, and I applied to it, and after that, backed out. But it do have paint jobs. I'm gonna just show you another way to do it. If you don't want that, I'm just a person that I just don't want numbers on my car. So when I do get real good at the game, and I'm going into sport mode, I want my car to have an identity when I'm racing against real players. So as you say, you can come back here, go into content, and you could just do content search. And see here, it will tell you if you like some of these paint job. If you don't have a wide body, you won't be able to see it. So that's what I'm saying. I didn't like some of the job, like some of the stuff. Like I said, some of them was good, but like here go here, I wanted a wing, and this didn't have a wing, so I'm not really gonna mess with that car. So I was basically just looking for something that don't have numbers, but I wanted a wing because that do comes in handy in the future when you're racing, especially when you're dealing with tuning. Then like this, it looking kind of good. And like I say, if you like it, I say you go in, you click on it. So that was a fail. Now just give it to me. Okay. So that was that was probably one of the Avengers cards. I think it was. No. Let me see if it's gonna change. If it's gonna change. Nope, it's not letting me change. Okay, there you go. So you can see it kind of like give you the stuff that they asked for, but I didn't care for the paint job or whatever because I wanted a better wing. So you could apply, but you see how much you be spending. But everything, some cards are already pre-fixed, and then you could just put the other stuff in. But I'm not using that card because I wanted the Avengers. And I would say let's go with the wheels because sometimes I might change the wheels out to the wheels that I like. I like Yokohama, so I might get a tie that kind of like that I might like. And I just don't like black. I hate that black. So the gold might be good. Since it's a wide body, I'll go like 19s. Wide, offset, boom. 2500. Quick, simple stuff. So at least I bring out the color. Because I mean, black is alright, but I want more color in my car. So now let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing. So that's how you do a quick color change. But if you if you're looking for something particular, just type that name in, which I did the way I got the Avengers. I did write in Avengers, and that paint job showed up. If not, you could create your own stuff. Cause I do have custom car paint that I did, but it's not. I mean, it's a little different, a little cheesy. So now we're going out here to the Asia Oceania, which you needed a license A. That's why I say focus on getting your license. So now they say suggested performance point for 600. So you're gonna learn about these in a little bit. So right now I'm gonna go in and change cars because I basically want a car that's real fast. So they only give me the car that I can only use. So I'm gonna look for a car that got more horsepower. Ah, so the Fair Lady is 310. Because I mean these Evos are very good, so most likely I'll probably go with an Evo because four-wheel drive is what you really want. So what I'm gonna do is this is where YouTube comes in. I see the car that I want, so 9 out of 10 I could either go with that Evo. So I'm looking at the weight now. This is 33, this is 32. So the lighter the car, the better. So I'm gonna go with a tune. I'm gonna pull up a tune for the for this one. Tune in the WRX STI Type S 14 Gran Turismo 7. And they said do have an engine swap, but that's something more in the future. So I'm gonna do a pro tune. So this is the car I'm gonna select. So we're gonna see what the car does first. But like I said, I'm not trying to invest too much into the car. And anything on Tokyo Expressway, I recommend a four-wheel drive. So since Tokyo Expressway is good for wall surfing, I will be wall surfing on some of these tracks. So this is a wall surf right here without hitting brakes. Let them hit the brakes for you. So like I said, I do got my tuning specs ready for this car. So that way if I want to see what this car is capable of first. I should have wall surfed this one. But I should have had more speed. Wall surf. So you know the first thing I'm gonna change is that transmission. We're gonna wall surf this one. We're gonna wall surf this one. So we see what the car can do. But we're gonna fix this car up to win this race. And normally I would tell people, finish the race, get the money, then tune the car. But I'm gonna make the money back regardless, so I'm not gonna spend too much money in the vehicles. But see, for me to do any place, I have to come in for these type of races. You got to come in at least second or first. So these cars are tuned, so that's what gives me a little trouble to keep up of passing them. There you go, my boy Kuba Bun. So my best is fifth place. So I'm gonna take the money from this. And I'm gonna change my transmission up first. Okay, hold on, let me see here. I want to exit the championship because I need to come in first. So we're going to the tune shop. Basic tuning. Go down here. So, that was what? So even though I lost a little money, but I want the transmission. I will about the tires a little later, but I just want to make sure I can get this speed up. So we're going with a basic tune. So I'm coming down here, leave it at 300, and we're gonna change some of the stuff up. So we're gonna go down here to 3747. This is 094. Ten. 1221. This is 1221. 1588. 2202, and this is 3425. This is 202. So let's see what speed we're gonna get with this car. If we could get the top speed. Oh, we got some more to do. Wall surf. surf. As you can see, the car behind me is not catching up as fast. But doing a little better from the last race just by the transmission tuning. A transmission does come in handy. Third place. I'm not gonna be able to beat him because it's final lap, but I'm gonna work on the aerodynamics. But if I get first place, I'll keep the car the way it is. But I doubt if I get first. If I had more time, I would have definitely got first place. So third place, 2 seconds slower. That's better than last time. I'll take that little money. That kind of made up for the last stuff I just did that I paid for. Now about to hit some aerodynamics on the car. Because even though it still need tires and brakes and more horsepower, but I want some aerodynamics. So I'm going to this here. See what paint job I'm going to do. Oops. See what paint job I want. Because I definitely need a wing. Let's see what we have here. Let me see what it look like. I mean, it looked good. I mean, I like that. Let me see what other job they have. Let me see here. So now, let's see here what I want. So most likely I would go for this here, but I gotta go with a wide body. Cause like I said, I need those. That's what I need, the wing. These is not gonna cut it. And like I said, I don't like cars with numbers. But if I could stay away from the wide bodies, that saved me kind of money. Let me see here. I don't want that number. The wide body. Wide body. Numbers. Nothing. I might go with that one because they don't have numbers, because I hate numbers on my car. So that look like they're gonna be the winner right up there. That I don't have to, because the wide body is extra money and I don't want to pay for that. I do like that. I do like that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what this is looking like. I'm gonna compare the prices. Ooh, 11,000. Huh. Let's see. It got numbers on it. Oh, 17. I'll go ahead and spend the money anyway. I mean, I got enough money because the car I'm gonna build basically is not gonna cost this much. I'm gonna apply that. I'm definitely going with some red wheels, some red rims, because I just don't like black rims. I hate black rims. Let me go with some. Let me see, 19s. Yeah, 19. Put that on. Let me do a little aerodynamic change. Since I got the transmission already set, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get something real simple. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go with a racing air cooler. So let's see here. If I go here, 308, 311, just for damn, just for air cooler. Just to see what I'm capable of doing. Now I'm gonna spend more time in that tuning shop, but I'm just tuning the car piece by piece. So we can go here with 95, more aerodynamics, 215. Cause like I said, all this would change if I decide to put the car up. So let's see. So we're gonna see what we're doing in the first round. If we get a little closer than that point two, just with the air cooler. And if I get a little closer, then I just probably would change the tires. The tires and the brakes. Since I got more speed, definitely we need more. I will need better tires and brakes. So that's the next thing I'm gonna have to go into. See, the car is sliding more, and I will have to brake earlier. But late braking is kind of good if you got the tires and the brakes for it. So I'm not gonna get better than second place, even with the aerodynamics. So I'm gonna do a little bit more fine tuning. I got this. I got a little speed, but no control, and they still pulling away from me. So that's what we're gonna fix that pulling away from us. As you can see what aerodynamics can do. I'm surprised. Aerodynamics. I thought I was only gonna get third place. Take him on the inside. He got me. That was my mistake. Ooh. We'll keep this car the way it is. We'll fix it as we go. I'll take the 10 points. Let me see what the next race is. Let me see here. I don't think I got it. Yo. Your mom be able to go? Nope. Yeah, I'll do it. Alright, so before we do the weight reduction, because you can't really take those off. So let's see here. Since I already put the race in, 318 and will have to do brakes. Racing brakes. Disc. And let me see, manifold. I should be able to get more pop. I should be able to win the race with this set. At least. At least with this. Alright, let's go and change it. We got the manifold. 12 o'clock tomorrow? Alright. So we'll see what we got here. Whatever money we get, we're gonna buy tires. Cause we definitely need racing soft tires. But if I come in first, I'm not buying it. But I know I'm gonna be sliding all over the place, but I got better braking for the speed that I have. Good thing is I could brake a little later.